Hi, my name is Diego. The goal of this video is to present my solution for the fresh food market in an IoT project as an assignment in one of IoT programming unit. So I'm going to show you the two contents of my project. One of them is the framework, and following up, I'm going to show you the network diagram about the IoT solution. The framework, IoT framework, is based on the Rise and Salon reference that split the framework into four parts: the IoT device layer, the IoT network layer, the IoT platform managed platform service platform layer, and then the IoT application layer. This is the frameworks, is not protocols. So as you can see in the framework, the first layer, um, we can see on the bottom, the FFM, Fresh Fruit Market IoT device, choose to the project, is the one you're gonna use an Arduino microcontroller boards attached to one sensor that is gonna measure temperature and humidity. We see here a GPS sensor. However, we are going to use the GPS feature from the internet modem. We no longer need to use an Arduino microcontroller. And the Arduino also will be using some relays to switch on or switch off devices such as air conditioner, humidifiers, or also fan or any kind of device the company can upgrade later the layout of the solution. Falling to the network, we are going to deploy a TCP/IP network using VPN. Since we have the IoT platform choose a IBM cloud platform called IBM IoT Watson IoT, and then in this cloud platform, you're going to deploy the VPN server to connect all the clients from this layout. The clients I mean here the access point that will be provided connect to the Arduinos for each side, each capital of the stage where Fresh Food Market has distribution centers. So um, also we should consider the VPN server we're going to deploy in the IoT cloud. We have a GACP server to provide each IP address. And the Wi-Fi we are going to use in this project is not the traditional Wi-Fi 2.4 5.8 gigahertz. We are going to use Wi-Fi at 900 megahertz, specific for IoT projects because it's consume the network interface cards for this kind of Wi-Fi consumes less power than the current the traditional Wi-Fi networks, and also using a frequency lower than 1 giga is megahertz is the range of outcomes from the signal is much better than using higher frequencies. Um, Talking about the Watson framework, the Watson platform to the framework, we are going to use the Node-RED programming tool to develop the integration about the workflow to integrate the device and how this device is going to communicate to the network and also to the applications. We are going to have two applications, the in-house application, the IoT application level. One will be the one app that any user on the internet can connect without credentials and see on the dashboard where is the product, the FFM product, and which temperature is the current place where the product is located, and with the image. So the clients can follow up all the, the the process from since the produce leave the farm until the distribution center and until the delivery on the each market. Also, we'll have application on the IoT level, application level, that will monitor and also control the device, such as humidifier and then air conditioners. Since we have parameters to define the max temperature, the IoT application, we're going to use the IoT platform, Watson IoT platform, to send message to the Arduino on the end of the level of the network. The Arduino is gonna switch on or switch off the device, such as conditioning or humidifier, according to the parameters set to each temperature or each humidity. Following up, I would like to show you how the network will be looks like. Um, as, as I said, Fresh Fruit Market has currently eight distribution center, one of each city, capital city of each stage, and then in one of them we're gonna have one IP address from our VPN, and the Wi-Fi hello access point. Uh, I mean, hello, I mean 900 megahertz, not the traditional Wi-Fi. We will work as a gateway of each site, and this gateway we're gonna do network translate address to provide connect to any device we needed. For example, if I'm telling you that Adelaide or Brisbane has, in the picture we can see for each site just one Arduino. However, you can have hundreds of devices. Can be Arduino, can be any kind of IoT device based on TCP/IP networks. And the gateway we're going to provide the connection through VPN to our IoT cloud servers. In the IoT cloud servers, as we can see, we're going to deploy the VPN server and the GCP to support the VPN. And we're going to use the Node-RED there to develop the flux of the tasks and using the BlueMX technology from IBM IoT Cloud. And all the data we're gonna be recording the database to futurely, if you wanna do analysis later. I mean, another project is not in the scope for now, but we're gonna provide many other features. We should consider that each place, each site also will have a network modem, 4G connection to connect to internet. And this mode is going to work a kind of bridge to the Wi-Fi gateway. Why we choose not two devices apart? Because currently we're going to use 4G because the cost of this modem is less than $200. And also the 5G technology is not every place in Australia, is still in developed technology. So using two devices instead, one internet modem with Wi-Fi built in, is one option to provide a possibility to upgrade this project in the future. In the same way, if you have a look, there is one truck here, one vehicle. Currently, the company can have approximately 20 vehicle, and then each vehicle is gonna install one Arduino device with the same sensor to control temperature and humidity. And this sensor and Arduino will be connected to the one local Wi-Fi in each vehicle. The question is how this vehicle will be connected to the internet using the same model with the size. The vehicle will have one USB 4G modem that is going to provide the internet to the Wi-Fi modem, Wi-Fi access point. Then will be a variable on each vehicle. The difference here basically will be just the power supplies, the power supply from Arduinos and the access point. On each site is from 220 volts, 230 volts, and then from the vehicle, we're going to use the battery of the vehicle with the voltage of 12 voltage only. Just convert to 9 volts to turn on the Arduino, and so on. Also, you can see on the image that we have many clients on the network using the internet. This client will no longer need VPN to connect to because they only have access to the web app using HTTPS connection to open a browser and see the dashboards. Since we're looking for transparency and also looking for new clients, the solution does not require credentials to open the website and see the dashboard, the information. The information basically is what product, what kind of product, can be apple, orange, or pineapples, or veggies, and which temperature, which humidity, and where it is the product. That's a good approach because the client or who has never buy products from FF company, they can follow up and they can has the have the information when each product will be delivered and which place, which market. Yeah, that's overall of the solution. I hope you could understand the basic idea of the project. If you have some question, you can send me by email and I can complete show you the video how the solution is going to work in the real scenario. Thank you.